Yo, what is up, everybody? We are back with the Pan African Media Mix, where we go around the internet. Anything we see, I comment on it, give you my opinion on it, and love to hear your comments on it underneath the video after I post it. So, welcome to the family. If you haven't been, if you've never been here, if you are returning, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to all the kinfolk who are viewing this video. So today we have a very deep video from Marlon Wayans, this guy right here, where he talks about the importance of a father in the home across all the spectrums, across the board. There's one thing, Democrat, Republican, no matter where you come from, whatever walk of life you come from, the statistical evidence, the anecdotal evidence, it is agreed that a father in the home is one of the biggest contributors to raising our children to be productive members of society. And Marlon Wayans does not stray from the facts or the evidence in this clip that I'm about to share with you right now. Let's check it out.
When you grow up in the hood, we can all be gangster.
Right. Yeah.
I watch niggas do nigga shit my whole life. When you grow up in the bricks, you know what it is. I know niggas in Rikers serving life that I grew up with, that I used to play in the playgrounds with. I just chose not to go to that park with them. I went somewhere else. I chose to do other things. My mother was like, street lights come on, bring your black ass upstairs. My dad was like, I was more afraid of my dad's bell than anything. So that kept me out of trouble. When you young black men without fathers get into a lot more trouble. A mother is different than a father. A father will strike fear in your ass. A mother, you could argue with. At a point, a boy, 13, 14 years old, Ma, I could take you. Nah, I got hair on my dick. Now, you can't take me. Those slaps don't work. Those belts don't hurt. When you grow up in the
I don't see where Marlon is wrong. I don't see where Marlon is wrong. And you have a lot of people nowadays who try to skew the facts. They try to rationalize breaking up of families. You have whole movements like BLM that tell you in their mission statement that their goal is to pretty much destroy the nuclear family or the black nuclear family in BLM. In feminism, the same thing. You have people who are committed to the destruction of nuclear families. And the same people then try to find skewed evidence and do skewed research and regurgitate heavily skewed and altered and biased alternative facts, trying to prove something that we all know is not true. Trying to prove that the way the world is going, America specifically, trying to prove that that is not the result of a lack of fathers in the home. It's no coincidence that you have the situations that you have in America with the youth out of control in places like Chicago, Atlanta, Detroit, Los Angeles. It's no coincidence that you have these type of situations when you live in a country that has the highest divorce rate on the planet. When you live in a country where families are constantly being broken up because marriages are constantly failing. When you live in a country that actually benefits from marriages failing. It's no coincidence that you have chaos and that chaos is quickly becoming the norm, right? The standard. Marlon is totally right in his sentiments here. I mean, if you don't fear your father, right? Let's be real. If you grew up how I grew up or how we grew up, I mean, for me, it was my grandfather who stepped in and filled in that father role. But if you grew up when we grew up, you know that you were more afraid of what your damn daddy or your granddaddy would do to you than you were of what any police officer or law enforcement person would do to you. That was your first taste of truly being having fear, but not a bad fear, a healthy fear, and a healthy respect for authority. So why are you surprised that a bunch of kids who are growing up in fatherless homes have no respect for authority? Why are you surprised that a bunch of kids who are growing up in homes without a father to truly give them that first dose of healthy fear and respect in healthy discipline that comes from a place of love? Why do you expect? How do you expect those people to be able to go out and operate in society? They've never learned healthy fear. They've never learned respect. A young boy growing up in the house with his mother, and she's the only disciplinarian or the authority. Don't let mama have to go to work. This kid is pretty much growing up impervious to any type of discipline. He's operating with impunity from a young age. So are you surprised that he's going out, vandalizing, breaking windows, stealing, dragging people out their car, beating them up? That kid is literally raised thinking, yo, there's nothing that anyone can do to me for doing what I'm doing. And even though he has the basic understanding that if you do a crime and you go to jail, well, that's being undermined every single day. Because now we have all these people who are sitting up sympathizing with criminals and saying, oh, putting them in jail doesn't work. Criminalizing these people, demonizing these people doesn't work. So now the guy who maybe the law or going to jail would have been the greatest deterrent to him committing crime or her committing crime, or maybe sitting in jail for 48 or 72 hours would have totally changed his course or her course. They don't even have that barrier or that repercussion to deter them from doing any and everything they want to do with no consideration of how that can affect other people. Marlon is totally right. We need to put fathers back in the home. And he and his family are a testament to that. They're a testament to that. All those brothers, all those sisters, all those children, all growing up to be so successful. Why? What do they give credit? Who do they give credit for that? Of course, they give their mother credit, but they understand that with all them boys running around, none of them ended up in gangs. None of them ended up doing no crazy stuff. No scandals involved. They not involved in any scandals. You got like 5 brothers. I don't know the exact amount, but you've never heard of any of these brothers being involved in any scandals. All extremely highly successful in Hollywood. Even when Hollywood was just as racist as it ever could have been in the 90s, early 90s, late 80s. Making big budget movies, walking respected on in any room that they enter in Hollywood. All because of what? The pillar of a strong father. Why do I say this, Brandon? What's the point of you saying this? You need to be out there. It doesn't matter your skin color. It doesn't matter your race, religion, or creed, because all of us are susceptible to being drawn over to the dark side, which is the destructive, self-destructive culture of America and other Western countries. It doesn't matter where you are. When you decide to procreate, when you decide to have relations, do so with the understanding that if a child is the result of you having those relations, it doesn't matter the arrangement. It doesn't matter the circumstances. A father is a crucial part to that child's development and that child's health, both physically, mentally, and spiritually. Thank you so much for watching this. You have been a great audience. I love the reception that these videos are getting. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you come back and watch again. Till the next time, take care of yourself, but most importantly, please take care of each other. Peace.